Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Chinese New Year.
It's
'Cause everybody
lunar
New Year. Because
So
everybody's gonna be like, well, what are you talking about New Year's? Wait, what episode am I watching? You gotta be specific.
well, so it's
Why am I
Lunar
doing
New
that?
Year.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm
You can
doing.
put it on the floor.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's not like it's a
Sorry,
big
I
deal.
don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, so Lunar New Year. People used to call it Chinese New Year, and people still do. But even though I'm Chinese, I think it's better to acknowledge that there are a lot of countries in
You
Southeast
should rub the
Asia.
bottle of what you're drinking so people don't think you're drunk.
It is Welch's
I know.
sparkling
I'm
grape.
just nervous about people knowing you're pregnant and thinking you're up here boozing.
No, it's sparkling grape juice.
I don't
It's
know.
what kids drink during the New Year's.
Yeah.
Although they
You
do
can
sell
see
it
the
like
fuzzy top. Look at the fizzy top. It looks
they
like
sell
grape
it all
juice.
year
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
I don't know. It make me feel like I'm drinking something fun.
Yeah, and I have Taiwan beer. So
It's grape over there.
Grape
It's grape
beer.
over here.
anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So Lunar New Year is celebrated by a lot of countries in like Southeast Asia. So it's better to acknowledge like the Koreans celebrate it. Vietnamese people celebrate it. Cambodians. There are some exceptions.
Yeah. So
Japanese
that's why-
people do not
That's
celebrate.
why she corrected me when I said lunar. I mean, when I said Chinese, she's like, no, it's lunar.
Yeah, need to acknowledge everybody.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
But it's interesting to me though. Thailand does not celebrate Lunar New Year. They have their own calendar and they don't celebrate until like something like April. Maybe I don't know why, but like because they're close, they're right there next to Vietnam and Cambodia
No, I can see
and
it.
Laos. Hello,
Yeah.
but like Thai don't celebrate Lunar New Year, and then Japanese just celebrate the Western New Year.
Oh, that's it? Really?
Yeah, they had a traditional, I think, like the Shinto or like their like kind of religious New Year, but they don't celebrate it anymore.
Huh.
I've looked it
That's
up before.
interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know. You never know. Everybody
I
has
don't
their
know why
own
they
culture.
wouldn't. Speaking of, though, we saw some dope stuff. We went to where did we go?
It's Radiant
'Cause I don't have
Nature.
good memory.
It's the
Radiant
Houston
Nature.
Botanical
Yeah, the Houston Botanical. You see the billboards around town.
Houston
It was-
Botanical Garden. By the time this
I think
episode
Reliant
airs,
did it or something.
huh?
By Reliant or something.
I don't know. Maybe they're just like
I
sponsors.
think that's not sponsored by Reliant.
It might be because it's electricity.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of lights.
It's a lot of lights.
So,
I don't know how we'll show you, but I don't know.
we have pictures, right?
Why don't you just
show
look
if you-
through? I don't know what to put though.
Huh?
I don't know what to put. We'll just flash a bunch of pictures while we're talking about it and stuff. I guess.
Yeah, you can. And like specific ones, like so. They started in November. By the time this episode airs, there's still I think one more week. They don't end until February 26th. So maybe like 1 or 2 more weekends.
2 more weekends.
Wait,
Should be 2 more weekends.
we air on Saturday though. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so then you still have time if you want to go look at it. It is ticketed, but it's a donation to the Botanical Garden. Basically, when you buy
And they
the
need it
ticket.
because that freeze tore those plants up.
Oh yeah. So it's at night, so you can't really see all the plants, but yeah, some of the plants are very damaged.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Botanical Garden is actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very good at logistics. You can park on site, but you have to buy parking pass no matter what. You can park on site or you can park at a park and ride. The on-site
Parking ride was pretty cool.
yeah, the on-site parking is $10, but their spaces go really fast. So then you can buy ticket at a park and ride, which plenty of spaces. That's like one exit off the freeway from the Botanical Garden, and they have these charter buses to take you from park and ride to the
We didn't take a
Botanical
picture of
Garden.
the bus.
The bus was really nice.
Yeah, we didn't take a picture of it. at
No,
all.
we
didn't
did
get any
not.
pictures of the
But
bus.
it was so nice. Like it's nice quality charter
We're not
buses
used
that
to
are
this.
clean.
We're still not used to like having to take pictures and we're not sure what we're gonna talk about, so we didn't take pictures. Sorry.
Yeah. It's very
But we took pictures
well
of the botanicals
done.
as we have been showing probably this whole
Yeah.
time because I probably decided to just put it right there. So
It's very
as
very
we're
well
talking,
done.
It's just pictures, probably just like yeah. So
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
As you can see, the first portion is all like very nature, flowers,
Mm-hmm.
insects, birds, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second section, the like later section, is very culture, which I don't know why they did it. Maybe because like this lantern lights thing is very influenced by Asian culture.
I guess.
But the
It was
later
dope.
area is very culturally correct, like Lunar New Year related things. But it started in November, so I don't know if it's always been with the dragon or it's added later.
Huh.
Yeah, so I don't
I
know.
didn't think about that. Because
But,
last year was the year of something else. So it could have been.
well, no, they didn't really make a Year of Dragon. They just made it like all the Lunar New Year celebration.
Yeah,
Because-
yeah. So you'll see.
Because like dragon
see the
is
picture
part
as
of
we
the
like-
celebration, no matter what.
we stood under our lunar zodiac sign.
Oh yeah, that was cute. We everybody stood
Our
under
little
the
piggy. Our little
zodiac.
piggy.
He's silly. You can see his picture of his pig nose. But I like that. We're gonna show the lion, the lion dance picture right there. They have the lights for lion dance. I like that they describe culturally the things. I mean, in the beginning, where it's flowers and insects and stuff, they will tell you like this flower is an orchid or like saffron.
Yeah.
But then like
Or they had just like an armadillo, like
yeah, and then they will like tell you what it is. So in case
Like
I guess
hornets or
you
whatever.
don't recognize it, the signs tell you what.
Sorry,
it
I'm
is.
I'm stretching because I just woke up a minute ago.
It wasn't that.
I still haven't stretched out yet. I feel it. Okay, there it is. All
He
right.
took a nap on the couch. Now he's still.
I went to sleep on the couch. That was not a nap.
Anyway, so then I like that, but when you get to the the Lunar New Year section, they describe things like that is mythologically correct.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice this until my mom was trying to explain to me. Oh, you see those like carpfish right there next to the dragon gate? Well, those carpfish are supposed to be very ambitious and jump over
And
the
then right there,
wall.
there's like a sign. It's like
Yeah, and she was explaining this to me in
pretty
Chinese.
accurately too.
And she's like, you need to explain it to your brother. Like, you need to translate it to him. Not that he wouldn't understand Chinese, but she's just like, you have to explain it to him. I was like, well, look at the sign. It's right there. And it was accurate. They have the Chinese dragon and then the 9 sons of dragon. Why doesn't a dragon have a daughter? I don't know. But the 9 different sons of the dragon.
Yeah, why don't he have a daughter?
I don't know. But we have a dragon daughter.
Yeah, that's what. Well, there you go.
Our daughter
So
will be
she'll
a
be a dragon. It's the year of the dragon, so she'll be a dragon. She's Khaleesi.
I'm the mother of dragon. Just one, not multiple, but
I'm gonna put a Khaleesi head on you right there.
I'm gonna be blonde.
I'm just gonna put your head on you.
Anyway, so is that the Halloween costume? I'm gonna wear a blonde wig and braid and like this like flowy dress.
I can't be Drago. I can't be him. I don't have. I'm not in shape for that. I can be Jon Snow. I can put on the Jon Snow costume. Get a long hair. I can do that. Yeah, we can do that. All right, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna give our daughter like a little dragon suit.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, what I do like is they have like after the dragon there is 2 lions and the ball between them, and then they call it lion dance. And the reason why I like it is because I feel like people go and see stuff in Chinatown or like in like outside of Vietnamese restaurants and things like that during New Year's, and they don't realize what they're watching. So like most of the time when you see a celebration, like Asian people doing this like performance with this colorful animal that's like dancing around, those are lions. They are not dragons, and people tend to confuse the two, lion dance, dragon dance. So this is, I want to educate everybody because I feel like we enjoy culture, but we want to know what it is like. So lion dances lion have a head and a butt, so there are 2 people inside the lion, 4 legs, that's like anatomically correct. A lion has 4 legs, 2 legs in the front. That's
the so person. I'm looking at something. You can't say I'm not paying attention. I'm just looking at stuff.
Anatomically correct. Lion has a person inside of it holding the head and their legs showing, and then a person holding the torso, like crouched down, and their legs showing. And that's a lion. Even though they look nothing like lion. Like, I think Asian people just make up what they think lions look like.
Which I asked a very, very valid question. Why do Asian people have a lion?
I don't know.
A dragon, like I get the dragon, like I get it.
It's mythical.
It's mythical. But why the lion? There's not a lion.
I don't know.
I would see like if it was a tiger. Okay.
I cannot answer that question. I'll have to look it up. But that's a good question. And I have thought about this myself. Because lions are like from Africa, and like in the Americas you have mountain lions. But there are no lions in Asia. Yeah. Well, at least not imported ones. Like not ones that are not imported. So like they came from Europe. So maybe like they heard about lions and they're just like, this is what lions look like, and look nothing as you see in the picture, like a lion. But besides having 2 front legs, 2 back legs, and a tail, and a mouth, eyes, the normal animal parts.
They kind of look like a lion.
No,
it does a little bit. If you look at it, it look like a mythical lion.
It can look like a bear,
but it looks like a mythical lion. Like if a lion was magic, that's what it looks like.
Okay, it's a magical lion. They have
I rock with them. I like the way
maybe
they look.
Marco Polo arrived and described what the lion looked like.
Because when we was outside of Chinatown, the way they had the lions, those things look fucking cool.
Yeah,
like the statues look cool. Like the people in the dances look. Not so much, but the statues, those things are cool.
Yeah, and it's not like it's a modern day things. Every temple, every like fancy building, traditional buildings outside have 2 lions. A mother lion with a cub under 1 foot, and a father lion with a ball under 1 foot.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we have lions. Anyway, go back to the lion dance. So lion dances take a lot of skill. To actually properly do lion dance, you need to know kung fu. Like most of the lion dancers are like Shaolin people trained. Yes.
Huh.
Because so not only do you need to coordinate so like the 2 people don't cross their legs and trip over each other. The proper lion dances, they can jump on each other's shoulder. So the top. Now it's like a lion standing up on the back legs. They have stools and poles they jump on, and like traverse crazy like obstacle course kind of. I don't know if you remember, a few years ago we went to Asia's Society, and they had lion dances and they did the pole stuff. So like normally you see them outside in the parking lot of a restaurant doing celebration. They don't do all that, so because they don't have time to set up all the safety, because you have to make sure those stools are very secure, and like pavement at the parking lot is not that great. But they know how to do kung fu. Sometimes you'll see on Facebook like social media videos of them training, and the ones in China, like they train over water. You know how like Mr. Miyagi, Kung Fu Kid, they're like on poles over water. Yeah, imagine that, but 2 people coordinating with a piece of cloth connecting them. Yeah, that's lion dancing. It takes a lot of kung fu, but the reason why you see them more common than the dragon dance, which I want to explain that, is because lion only take 2 people. 2 people make a lion. Dragon dance, on the other hand, takes like usually minimum, like in the US you'll see like 7 or 9 people dragons, but usually if you go to Asia they're like a dozen or more people dragons, because that is a whole, like the longer the dragon, the more spectacle, it looks prettier, and then so with that it takes a lot of room to dance dragon dance as well. So dragon, we'll put a picture up, is long. People are holding poles. People like, so the poles are supposed to be illusion of like the dragon like just hovering, and the people underneath are like moving it, but like they're not supposed to be the legs of the dragon, and dragon follow a pearl in the front. And so like when I was a teenager, I did dragon dancing. I was a pearl, so the pearl is kind of like you lead the routine. So I had to have a whistle and I call out the routine, but it also means I don't need to get pulled by anybody because the pearl is not connected to the rest of the dragon. So it's cool. You don't need a lot of skills besides kind of coordination. Know how to follow the beat.
Yeah.
So more like Carla Guard or something in high school.
Yeah.
But it's no kung fu involved, but you need a lot of people.
Yeah, she don't know no damn kung fu. It's not.
No. Not all Chinese people know kung fu. Okay.
But yeah, it was cool. All those lights and stuff was cool. It was funny, and we hung out with your family and stuff. That was nice.
Yeah, it's nice to celebrate something without just eating.
But we did go eat afterwards.
Well, he got hungry afterwards.
I can't go. So when I go appreciate culture and stuff, I want to eat that culture's food because then I'm like, yeah, I really appreciate it now.
We ate some dumplings before we left, but it wasn't a huge meal.
Nah.
So then, yeah. So we went. It was like, also by the time we ate, it was like 5 hours afterwards, 6 hours. Yeah.
So we would have been hungry when we got home anyway. So we went to Rice Box overall for Shepherd. It was pretty cool.
Show a picture. That restaurant.
Oh yeah.
It's
all
so
cyberpunky.
Cool. It does look cyberpunky, but at the same time, it looks very matching the thematic of lights when we were because we just went to watch lights. So.
Well, those lights were cyberpunky too. That'd be like that's what they would have because it wouldn't be no lights and no flowers nowhere. But they would have stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's deserts, right?
Yeah,
cyberpunk doesn't have like plant life.
Yeah, they would have stuff like that.
Okay, so we went to celebrate Lunar New Year by going to Cyberpunk World.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Thought about that last night. I was like, yeah.
So.
And I wanted to play Cyberpunk when I came back, but I didn't.
I know that you have something you want to talk about as well, but before
I want to talk about this table first.
Oh, okay. Talk about the table. Turn your beer around. It's facing. Oh,
it's Taiwan beer.
Yeah.
I said that earlier.
But
like it's official Taiwan beer. Like it's this Taiwan beer.
Okay, like, Taiwan basically has one beer company.
Taiwan beer. It's not even. It has 2.8% alcohol in it. Like it's not even. It don't even.
Taiwan has basically one beer company and one beer flavor.
It says brewed beer with Taiwan local grape, the fusion of lager beer and rich fruit fragrance. Brand new choice of beer. 2.8 by alcohol by volume.
Normal Taiwan beer is not only 2.8, but the flavor ones are really low.
Brewed by Taiwan Tobacco Liquor Incorporated. That's the beer. You see my Pokeballs. Everybody know Pokeballs. Oh, that's the normal Pokeball. Then that's the Master Pokeball. I don't have any other ones in between. My boy B gave me those. Thanks, B. Those are pretty cool. I still use them. See, as you can see, sir. And then we have Calliope, my little puppet friend that I bought from an anime convention in Galveston, which is Onicon. Yeah, I remembered. And we got that. Then we have the Switch, Jessica Jones, and then the final boss. These are my two favorites. I like the level. Level 1 is cool. I like level 1. Level 1 is just like a yummy. But I like level 3 and level 2. Whatever they are. I the other day I was like, I like the cranberries the best. But then I was like, I tried some blueberries today, and I was like, I kind of like the blueberries. But the reason they're different textures. Like if you want something like chewy, like the chewy, you get the cranberries. But if you want something more like that dried fruit kind of like texture, like you know, like dried strawberries or like. So
the blueberries is more dry.
Dry. Yeah. The cranberries are more like a fruit roll up almost.
Yeah.
Like.
I can see that just because the fruit itself, like, so when you make cranberry sauce, for example, you don't need to add any gelatin or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Cranberry is just naturally
have like jelly.
It's very jelly.
So it's like a fruit roll up almost like. But the blueberries are more like a fruit, you can tell it's fruit. So it's different textures. That's why I like the two. And so it's different depending on what kind of texture you want. But I like level 2s and 3s. 1s are good. Don't get me wrong. 1s are good. But I like 2s and 3s. 3s get you. 3s get me through the night sometimes.
Oh,
when I'm at work, I'll pop some threes in, like, all right, let's go. All right,
instead of caffeine when you're working and you're tired, you just like
pop some threes in real quick.
It's like, woo!
Eat a little handful of threes, I'm good.
It's like like tart waking you up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what do you want? What? You always surprising gifts to make me look like an a-hole because I don't ever have surprise gifts for you on holidays. You suck, dude. What is this? Is this what I think this is?
Turn it around.
I didn't think no. So I think I know what this is because I've been seeing it on my feed, and I was like, I wonder if she gonna get those and not say anything, and she did because I know my wife.
Okay.
And these are the cherries.
So I didn't get them.
Hold on. This is going to be such a weird flavor.
Yes,
it's going
I
to be
think
really
so.
weird. It's going to
But
be really weird.
I didn't purposely buy them because I bought a new set of all the level 1, 2, 3s, and the new combination for the season has the cranberry chocolates. Cherry chocolates.
That's why. So she thinks she's slick, dude. So before we came up here, now I see why. I was like, oh, let me go get. I brought the boxes. I might as well go get some because I want to eat some while we're just talking. I'm gonna eat some. No, you already ate some today. What
No, I said you already ate some last time, like when we record.
It don't matter. Same difference. I was like, well, what's the... all right, whatever, dude. I ain't finna argue. I'm just finna go over here and record because I don't want to be in a bad mood right before I start recording. So I just like, whatever, dude. So then, so now it makes sense. Everything makes sense eventually. If you just go with it, eventually.
So we don't know what level it is for the seasonal specials. They don't have a level.
But it's gonna be weird. It's chocolate covered sour cherries.
Yes.
Cherries are already. It's gonna be weird.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh shoot!
They're actual chocolates. They're not tiny. They're like pieces of chocolates.
These things are huge.
Yes.
You know how big this bag is? So I wish I had the other bag. So I could be like, look at how size.
Okay, so this box has 4 bags. Normal box of the normal sour Final Boss sours have 12 bags.
Yeah.
So
this episode is brought to you by Final Boss, baby.
They're not sponsored,
Final
but
Boss sour.
hey, if you like to sponsor us.
Yeah. These are cool. Look at this. I love these.
So yeah.
Yay.
Here. It's gonna fall.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Put the.
But yeah, look at the cover. The cover is real cool. It's totally different than the last one. It's like a whole game scene.
It says.
It's dope. Oh, it's got the bosses from the other ones. Look at that.
Cool.
It's all like these from the other ones.
Take a picture and
put it up there. Boom.
It says high in antioxidants, epic sour, no artificial ingredients.
Uses real fruit.
Okay.
Says from the Final Boss secret stash. After unwittingly unleashing the wildly sour wrath of Final Boss. Hold up. After unwittingly unleashing the wildly sour wrath of Final Boss sour from an ancient relic, Hank, a grumpy honey badger, joins forces with Quinny, a cheerful quokka, 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 on a quest for redemption. They travel across levels, collecting special sour fruits that, when eaten, give them the sour power needed to vanquish the final boss. This unlocked bonus level takes Hank and Quinny to the pungent dungeon where they must quickly gather sour fruits from the final boss' secret stash before he realizes what's up. The heroes have no idea what dangers await them, and neither do you. And that was off the cuff, baby. Ain't never read that before. Look at that.
Voice actor. In case you didn't know.
This is fucking dope. I'm going to eat these. These are cool.
I have a trash can next to me.
Sorry.
I can't reach.
You can't reach. That's my belly. I can't reach either belly.
Aria, you should have help. Aria, you didn't help.
Doing? You can't have none of these, mama. This is
Chocolate is gonna kill you,
You can't
Mom.
have none of this.
Uh-oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick
and
your
you got hit
face.
in the face. That's not cool. They're dope. These are really cool. So what do you think it looks like?
It's a heart, right?
Oh, you know what it is already? Yeah, it's a heart. Oh my God, you can see the. This is gonna be weird. You want one, the whole one? Oh, you want to take
I'll
a
let
bite?
you taste it first and see what you look
So
like.
it's a heart. Go sit down. Go. Oh, I can feel the crystals of the citrus acid already. Oh. So I could see how somebody might not like this, but I like it.
Yes, we're sharing.
We're married, of course we're sharing. Not bad.
It makes me pucker, but it's really good chocolate.
It's not bad. You wouldn't think like sour chocolate. You'd be like, what?
It does make me pucker.
So the cherry. So what they did was, I don't know how they made this chocolate sour though, because you can't see the crystals on the outside.
On the bottom, yeah.
At the bottom, yeah, but the top you can't. But the top is sour too. I don't know how they did that.
So I think
Yeah.
Don't
knock your cup over this time.
no. I think what they did was
This is really
They,
good. Thanks, Sour Boss. These are really good.
oh wow, it's only 4 pieces in a bag
Mm-hmm.
because they're huge.
And I like it's a Ziploc bag though.
Oh yeah, the other ones are not Ziploc.
Yeah, I like this as a Ziploc
So,
bag.
So what they do, I think, is they dry the fruit, right? Like,
It's really good. Like,
yeah, the
Good job.
dried cherry, and like cover it like they normally do with the sour boss, in the coating of the and then, so chocolate making, because I like to make pastry, you put a mold. I'm good, thank you. So like you drizzle some chocolate inside the mold, and then you put a filling, and then you cover it in more chocolate.
but it's got those crystals on the inside too.
Yeah. So like
Well, citrus acid is on the inside.
I think when they put in the cherry, they put like citrus acid in the with
really
the
good.
cherry. But I like this. So I normally don't like candy cherries. Cherries.
Because they those maraschino cherries.
Maraschino, or even like, chocolate cover, like the cherry liqueur type of deal. You know what I'm trying to talk about? I don't like them because they taste artificial because they're candied. But these are not candied.
It's not bad.
These are not candied. These are like dried preserved cherries with citrus acid. They don't have that artificial taste because too much sugar. And they just have very nice chocolatey taste. So, yeah. I didn't buy them on purpose. It's just part of the seasonal elite package.
Is this what came in that separate box?
Yeah. So it's funny.
I didn't see what that box was, but I was like, I'm not nosy. I just grab stuff and put it inside. I'm like, it ain't got my name on it.
It's funny because
Because she likes to surprise me, so I don't like to like look at things and ruin her surprise. Because she just orders things and thinks I won't see it.
But what's funny is they were late. It was supposed to come in the original box. But they were late. Like they sent it on a separate shipment. I don't know why. But so they happened to not be in the same box.
Good job. I like these. Yeah, I like this. Oh yeah. It's got that. If you like sour stuff and you like chocolate, it's.
If you like sour stuff in general, you like Final Boss, and it's healthy. Like you feel like you're eating a snack, like candy or whatever.
Yeah, that's why I like them. I like.
But it's very healthy.
But anywho, yeah, cool. Thanks, babe. Appreciate that. I love
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
I love you too. So it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's why you got Monk Bear.
Yeah. Monk Bear.
First Valentine's gift.
Yes. He says love you.
I think I got that from
You said it?
Walgreens.
Yeah, you said that in one episode. Well, I had Monk Bear last time.
Oh, you already had Monk Bear?
Yeah, but I have to bring him back because it's Valentine's Day
Well,
episode.
go sit down. Stop being a camera hog.
Wait, you're doing headlines already?
What else we gonna do?
Your Vegas WWE thing.
That's headlines.
Oh, okay.
As I said.
I thought he forgot. He wanted to do the.
No. That's headlines.
Okay, headline.
It's been 30 minutes. We've been going about 30 minutes.
Okay.
I figured out, set a timer on here. You know how long time.
Yes.
I'm getting good at this kind of thing. Anyway. So, the best, well, not the best, but one of the things that I want to talk about, and some people might appreciate this and some people don't. I don't care if they do, if they don't. But I'm going to talk about it. Is WrestleMania coming up. And let me tell you, this year is going to be dope. I'm so excited about this. I ain't been this excited about wrestling since I was probably 17 years old, 18 years old. Like when WrestleMania was here in Houston and it was in the Astrodome. I was going with my boy Brandon. It was going with Anthony. It was going with Sean. Even Sean went. No, wait. He went to the second. No. He went to the first one because he didn't go to the second. We went to the second one together.
We went to the second one in Houston together
one,
with Robert and
Patrick. Yeah,
and Patrick
and all them. Yeah. So we went to the first one. That's how excited I am. And yeah, this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be real dope. The Rock's freaking smack Cody Rhodes. It's a big thing going on with him and the whole WrestleMania main event, and it's really good.
It's WrestleMania is the biggest event for wrestling all year, right?
Yeah.
So he is nerding out because
I am nerding out. I ain't even gonna.
Are you gonna
explain
why you're so excited about this one?
What do you mean? I thought I did. I didn't explain it good enough.
No.
What do you mean? Okay, you
like people don't know. People don't know wrestling as well. Like you're talking about it in the context of somebody's like, oh my god.
So Roman Reigns is the champion, right? And the Rock is the big name in wrestling. Everybody knows who the freaking Rock is. I don't have to explain who that guy is.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yes, exactly. So he's the cousin of Roman Reigns, and they were supposed to fight at WrestleMania for the championship to see who's head of the table because Roman Reigns is the head of the family.
The Rock has pretty much been out of wrestling for a while.
Yeah.
He'll come in for a little.
We'll get to that.
He'll do cameo.
I have to explain that part. So the Rock comes back and he's like, they were gonna fight for the championship. So Cody won the Royal Rumble, and when you win the Royal Rumble, you get to choose who you gonna fight to go to WrestleMania. Which champion you gonna fight? The Raw. We'll just say as the Raw champion or the SmackDown champion. Right now, the SmackDown champion, who's Roman Reigns, is the hot champion. Who you want to fight? Who's been champion for like a goddamn?
Who's a bigger name?
Like 1,000 days, 1,200 days, or something like that. Like it's freaking a long ass time.
So 3-4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. So you want to beat him. And last year, Cody Rhodes went to WrestleMania and fought Roman Reigns at the main event of WrestleMania and lost to Roman Reigns. And this year he won again the Royal Rumble. If I didn't say that, he won the Royal Rumble last year and chose Roman. And this year he won again and chose Royal Rumble.
So this is supposed to be a rematch.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So he was going to choose Roman, but at first he was like, nah, I'll let The Rock fight. And then everybody, which is everybody, the collective WWE universe, as they call them, the fans and the internet world, is like, no, we want Cody to finish his story because that's been Cody's whole thing for this last 2 years while they've been working and building the WWE up in these last 2 years, him and Seth Rollins and da-da-da-da-da. They've been working real hard and all this, and they're like, no. He's like, no, I'm not going to let The Rock come in and take my shine. I'm going to fight Roman Reigns. So The Rock is like, no, we're the biggest names in wrestling. My family is the biggest family in wrestling. Look at the family legacy and da-da-da-da-da. We've been we've been the biggest names in wrestling for years. Look
Which
at my
they
family
have.
legacy. Yeah.
It's
We're
because
the royal family in wrestling or whatever. And
so
be
The
the
Rock's
biggest,
dad was a wrestler. The Rock's grandpa was a wrestler.
The Rock's grandfather and Roman Reigns' grandfather were a tag team, I believe, or whatever.
They're
or,
brothers. Like they're not real brothers, but they were blood brothers.
They're Samoan blood brothers or whatever. So they're pretty much related. They grew up together. They're like what we call play cousins, but they're real with that shit. They don't play. So Rock's like, that'll be the biggest main event in WrestleMania or whatever. And the way Roman has been doing his family the last couple of years, he been beating up his cousins and stuff because that's his character.
His cousins are also wrestlers.
Yeah, his cousins are.
He's not just beating up his cousins.
In wrestling, because the wrestlers, Usos or whatever. So he's like, so Cody Rhodes brought that up, and The Rock didn't like that he brought that up, and brought up how his family would be ashamed of how he's treating his family now, and The Rock didn't like that. So The Rock smacked the hell out of Cody Rhodes, and now it's on. So because Cody chose Roman Reigns, it's his choice. So The Rock was like, no, Roman's like, no, I get to choose because I've been champion and I get the pool. I'm champ. I've been champ for so long. And Cody's like, no, I won WrestleMania, so I get to choose, and I choose you.
He won Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he won the Royal Rumble, so he's like, I get to choose you. Seth Rollins wanted him to choose him because Seth wants to be in the main event of WrestleMania. Of course, you want Cody to choose you, but it's not your choice. But then The Rock, like I said, The Rock didn't like what he said about his family, so The Rock smacked him, and it's a big thing of I think The Rock's going to join the bloodline, is what I think. And that's going to be awesome because I like bad guy Rock. I like heel Rock. Heel Rock is good Rock.
Heel means bad guy.
Bad guy. That's why I said bad guy, then I said heel. But anyway,
okay.
But yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's the headline that I want to talk about.
I thought you wanted to talk about the whole Vegas thing.
That was the Vegas thing when The Rock smacked him.
No,
in the
but
face.
you didn't talk about the Vegas thing at all.
Well, that was when that was in Vegas.
I thought you wanted to talk about
the
how
whole
cool
thing?
the event was.
It was pretty good. It was really good. They needed an event like that. Where people just come out on stage and just talk and just do things.
Yeah, there's no wrestling. There was no wrestling.
Yeah, it was.
It was a cool stage production. You
can talk about it. Too.
But no, you should talk about it. But it was free. If you happen to be in Vegas this
whole weekend, yeah.
I thought you were not supposed to say that word.
Oh yeah.
For the big game weekend.
I'll bleep it out. It's fine.
For the big game weekend, I don't know what time.
Yeah.
So if you're
cut that out.
if you're in Vegas this weekend, this I guess past weekend, by now, and you happen to be walking by, you can have attended this event for free. It was a really nice stage production too.
Yeah.
So I get geeked out by stage productions because my dad did mobile DJing for a very long time. So we've done a bunch of behind the scenes stuff, usually small productions, low budget, but occasionally you get to see some cool stuff. And every time I see cool things, think about how much background thing that they put into FRY, and they actually did really good.
Was that you that I said that the other day? They're going to Perth, Australia, with the Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah.
Think about the production that is, the logistics to get a cage that's made of steel chains and things all the way to Australia, and then bring that back to your warehouse. Are they just gonna build a whole nother one and just keep it over there?
No,
that's what I'm saying. No, that wouldn't make sense, right?
A lot of stuff they can hire locally, right? The LED displays and stuff like that.
But the
DJ equipment,
ring and the
the wrestling ring they will have to bring.
They're going all the way to Australia.
You won't.
My tongue.
You won't move those. You won't build those there because I'm thinking safety and stuff.
Yeah,
there's so much you have to
go
put
through,
in.
Safety regulations and get it tested and all this stuff.
I can see a smaller wrestling type of deal.
But I'm just saying, like you said, it's you've done small productions, you know how hard that is and how stressful that is.
Yeah, and even if you need to partner, with local, you have to have vetted vendors
that's crazy.
But definitely DJ equipments and stuff. They can sound production. They can get local, but think about like Beyonce or something that go on world tours. They bring a lot of stuff with
Yeah.
them. Like Usher is about to go take his Vegas show on tour, right? Well,
Is it?
Usher is about to go on tour. He was today's halftime show. But yeah, apparently Usher is about to go on tour. So like residencies at a place, you can build so much and like you don't have to worry. Mobile stuff, that's tough. So for them to put on a Vegas stage show, yes, Vegas, you have a lot of equipment and like resources there already, but for them to throw like one night event that is no tickets and there were a whole bunch of people and it was a nice theater. It wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna do it on the cheap and like, a mall stage or something like that. They actually did like a full production with lights and big screens and like very good quality. Like I was very impressed by that. They decided to not charge for an event. I find that interesting because I don't see WWE as somebody that's like, very charitable. I mean, they do like
They
Big
do a lot
Brother.
of Make-A-Wish and stuff.
Yeah, they do Make-A-Wish and Big Brother, Big Sister, or whatever, things like that. But that's because they sell tickets to things, right? Like they can do that kind of charity stuff, but for normally the crowd is their revenue. Right. They sell swag, they sell food. I guess they can still sell swag and food at the free event. Just no ticket sales. So that was very impressed. I was very impressed. So what headlines are we going to talk about?
I'm looking at one right now. Check this out. Batman Cape Crusader will be darker than its forebearer, but won't feature Kevin Conroy at all, despite rumors. So there's a new cartoon coming out. The new Batman cartoon called Cape Crusader, of course. But it's going to be like, see, it looks like The Dark Knight. I mean, it looks like Batman, the animated series.
Oh, yeah. Show.
But just
I'll show here's the picture.
Yeah. But that, so it doesn't say... It says it's not PG-13, but it's definitely a lot different.
So is it movie? An animated movie, you said?
Yeah. If this damn ad will go away and I could scroll.
Oh, yeah. So Kevin Conroy passed away last year?
Yeah. Oh, it's a series. No.
Oh,
series. The series will be thrilling, cinematic, and an evocative of Batman's noir roots, while diving deeper into the psychology of these iconic characters. We cannot wait to share this new world.
So
Batman Cape Crusader was saved from cancellation by Amazon Prime when the streaming giant acquired the cartoon and granted it 2 seasons, other than Brubaker's seasons with Greg Rucka and Last of Us Among Us, who penned the episodes.
That's cool. I was gonna ask you where will we watch this on. So we will be able to see it on Amazon Prime. Nice. I like that. Everything's streaming nowadays, but
it's cool that people can stream other things on places that is stream. So that's another thing that I saw.
What?
People are trying to get season 4 of damn it, the karate show was Kung Fu.
Not Kung Fu.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about.
The old school Kung Fu.
Old school Kung Fu. Yeah. What is
the Bruce Lee one.
Yeah.
What's it called?
What was it called?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Shoot. Warrior.
Yeah. They're trying to get Netflix to save Warrior. They want a season 4. Everybody wants a season 4 of Warrior. So that was another headline that I saw.
Yeah. I want Warrior to be back.
Yep. It needs to finish its stories. Like, it's a bunch of stories that can be finished.
I would say the way season 3 ended, it could be a finale, one of those like finale cliffhanger type of finale where it's like it's up to your imagination, but it'll be nice to have real conclusions to things, to see people's story continue. because there were a lot of open-ended things that could use, like he said, like finish the story. But I don't know. Do you think Netflix gonna save it? If it's just one
If
season,
everybody wants it to, people can't.
if it's just one season, maybe.
Yeah.
But
That's what Netflix should. That's what. If I was Netflix, that would be my game plan. I'm gonna get a bunch of every time somebody's like, "Oh no, let's bring that show back." That would be me. All right.
But one season,
yeah, you can finish your story.
Yeah, just for you to finish.
Because people will just subscribe just to watch that, and they might just forget about it and keep it. Because I'm that kind of person who just subscribe to things and then like, oh, I forgot I subscribed to that thing, and I keep it for a while till I'm like, oh yeah.
What I'm disappointed about.
Or a movie.
What I'm disappointed about, even though we never watched it yet, because I was kind of saving it for later. You know that Disney show American Born Chinese that's supposed to be like Chinese mythology? They canceled that after one season with Michelle Yeoh and everything.
She's in that other show.
Yes, she's in the dark adult show.
Yeah, on Netflix.
Brother Son.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who? You know Justin, the Flower Lady son that does stunts.
Mm-hmm.
His team stunt coordinated that movie. Yeah, not movie, the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I saw because I follow him on Instagram. I saw like some behind the scene recording stuff, like when they were practicing the choreography. Really cool.
Will there be a Warrior season 4? Unfortunately, Warrior has been officially canceled by Max. That doesn't mean a fourth season can't happen. Netflix has reached a deal with Warner Brothers to add the first 3 seasons to its library and could conceivably greenlight a fourth season if the show does well on their platform. And season 3 showrunners Evan Endicott and Josh Stoddard told Polygon they have many ideas for where the story might go next. Warrior has also been revived before after switching distributors when Cinemax announced in January 2020 that the network would no longer be producing original content. It seemed like Warrior would never see a third season. The fans organized, starting a petition with nearly 70,000 signatures, and Warner Brothers eventually agreed, bringing the show over to their new streaming platform for its third season. So goddamn, it struggled to get the third season out of Max.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah. Yeah, so Warriors
we need to see it. Yeah, we need to see a fourth season. We need to see that story in it. That was a good story.
Oh, San Francisco.
Yeah, that was a good story. We need to see a fourth season now. That was ridiculous.
We just want everything San Francisco to be successful.
Speaking of, let's look at the score.
Well, everybody will already know the score by now because this.
Well, I want to know.
See.
Go ahead, you can go.
I was gonna ask you to talk about, because we're talking about streaming platform, Netflix saving stuff. Mm-hmm. The headline of WWE going to Netflix.
Nope.
No. They are
Chiefs. 25-22.
Final score.
Oh, they went to OT.
Oh well. Darn. Ayana, your team did not win.
I don't care. But anyway, what were you saying? Sorry.
Oh,
say it again.
Talk about your WWE Netflix thing.
Oh, really? They're going to Raw is going to be on Netflix. I thought I talked about like SmackDown was going to USA, and then NXT is going to CW. And then Raw was like, we don't know where we're going. They hadn't had a deal for it, but they got like a $5 billion deal from Netflix. It's a cumulative $5 billion deal, but over the next 5-10 years, gonna make $5 billion from Netflix just to stream the wrestling show.
I find it amazing because Netflix doesn't normally do live shows.
They've tried a couple times, and they tried with like a stand up and something else.
They did Love Is Blind. So I was talking to Katie.
Love Is Blind, then they did a stand up.
I was talking to Katie the other day.
Yeah.
Because we're talking
Rock,
about
I think,
Netflix.
Was a stand up on there.
Love is Blind, she's the one that brought she said, oh yeah, they did live with Love is Blind. I was like, oh, that makes sense now, because I watched Love is Blind. This is my guilty pleasure thing I watch, but I don't watch it in real time. I don't watch it when they first release it. I'll watch it a few months later or something like that. And so their reunion show they did live, because the normal shows they can't do live because it's reality. So like they film 3 days and then they cut it down to like an hour episode. But the reunion show was live, and they opened it with like sorry we're late or something like that. I was like, that was very confusing. Why did they say that? Because because it was a live show.
Why did they say that? They're like, what?
It's like we didn't start on time or something like that. I was like, huh? Like, what does that mean? Okay, whatever. Because it's my guilty pleasure, but I don't care about it enough to like pay attention to details. But yeah, so they were not very successful with the live show. Apparently, they had technical difficulties. I don't know about the comedy stand-up one, but yeah, Love is Blind was not good. But if they're gonna get this huge Raw with a live, following for decades now,
this is
that they will make it good.
So let's talk about the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, that new game that Rockstar made. It sucks, supposedly. So this is just what I saw. So, the game Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight, it's outselling Suicide Squad on Steam. People would rather play a 10-year-old game than the new game that Rockstar just put out.
You're saying the old Batman game?
That's what I just said. Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League has less overall players on Steam than a 9-year-old Batman game.
Did they just release it?
Yes, it just came out February 2nd.
No, I'm saying that Arkham...
No, it's been out for 9 years. I just told you that.
Yeah, but you're saying even new sales, like they're getting new sales.
Active players now. Active players. Steam can see people who have actively played what
So
game.
it's not like they're selling it to new people. People are playing it.
Yeah.
Because people... Oh, I think Steam is a subscription game type of deal, right? Like,
No.
I don't...
You buy the game and you just play it. It's like any other game platform, like PlayStation.
I thought like you have to kind of pay to play kind of. Anyway, so the game that you have stopped playing. Wait, Arkham Knight. How many were in the Arkham series?
3.
Is that 1 or 2 or 3?
3.
Okay. So the third one, you haven't played it in a long time. You used to play it once in a while. Because you like to go back and play the challenges. But so there are more active players on the 9-year-old game than a brand new game that came out. Yeah, that sucks.
In game, 4,000 people. In game, 3,872.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's bad.
That is a horrible... Somebody's going to get canned.
That's bad.
Speaking of
so
getting
the first day that it released, they had to pull the game off of Steam because, was it Steam or PlayStation? I don't know. They had to pull the game, I want to say, from Steam because when you would log the game on, it would just tell you already beat the game and could tell you and just to give you the ending of the game. And so they had to
so spoilers?
They had to pull the
Hold
game.
on. So you turn on the game and it was spoilers.
Hey, thanks for playing. Yeah, this is the end. Yeah.
No,
and
that's
so they
bad.
had to pull the game, and then they gave a bunch of people $20 or $30 worth of in-game free shit because they messed up at the beginning of the release.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
So speaking of somebody getting canned, because I feel like somebody's gonna get canned for more than one person.
So we got
gonna get canned for
keep going.
Rockstar. Riot laid off 11% of their employees.
We know that. Because it was part of.
Yes.
We know that.
But
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why. So
They don't making a lot of money as they used to.
I don't know. The suspicion is so
Okay.
a Chinese
let's do
company
this. Let's
owns
do this.
Riot. A Chinese company
Riot
owns
Games.
Riot. They got bought by China a few years back. So I wonder, like,
Let's just see the games that they make to see if you
League
if
of
you know
Legends.
any- But who you know play League of Legends? That's exactly what I'm saying. Who do you know plays that?
I don't know anybody, but it's a huge thing. It's a
It was
esports
a huge
thing.
It was a huge.
It's not a
thing.
big esports thing. anymore?
Valorant. Maybe some people still play Valorant. It's not really a big. They don't make a lot of like money about stuff. Like
But-
Valorant, maybe is the only thing that you could play.
But
you know,
I
like-
thought these games are. It's not about. I thought those games are about like.
subscription based.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if people are canceling their subscriptions because they're not playing your game, you don't have subscriptions. So who you going? So what are you going? How you gonna play people? So League of Legends, Valorant, Team Faction. I ain't never heard of that game. League of Legends, Wild Rift. What? League of Rune Terrier. And then they have like esports leagues.
Yeah, I thought.
Arcane
Arcane is
Riot
part of-
Games, Musics, Bundle Tale. I don't know none.
I thought all of them is a. I thought that company is all
Open
about
positions,
esports.
0. We're hiring. Really? Because it says open positions 0.
That's not hiring. They can 11% of people.
Yeah. 24 offices.
I think it has to do with like, there's no point keeping the employees in the U.S. They can do it in China.
I don't know. But
But yeah.
anyway.
But I think League of Legends is really big in Asia. Like the esports stuff. Very big in Asia.
So, Lunar Festival. Happy Lunar Festival.
Happy Mardi Gras too.
Yeah.
Well, actually, by the episode is now Lent. People are now.
Do people really do that? Yeah, we're not getting into that. Anyway, I want to end this on that note. So we'll say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Hit the music.